I'm walking home and I saw this beautiful sky. I looked up, which is a really wonderful thing to do. And I've been listening to this video on my phone. And I gotta tell you guys, you guys might not be able to hear them, but coyotes are yipping out there over by on that side of the road over there. And I got that side, can you see my fingers, that side. And I am terrified of coyotes. Because they'll come up and grab your baby right out of your hand like a dingo. And I just don't I love the coyote. I like the coyote. But I don't like the coyotes. I like seeing a coyote running around. They're beautiful. They're really, really special critters. But not if they're going to eat my family. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys will hear it, but it's not comforting to me. And, I know I could kick the shit out of a whole pack of coyotes. But my little ones with no teeth have a harder time from it. And the cat, who's always outside, she'll come in when she hears them out there, but then she'll go back out as soon as, she's got the all clear. But it ain't clear just because she says it is. I say, there's a coyote out there, stay in for the night, stupid. And then Darren's always like, oh, we need to let her out, she wants out. I'm like, okay, but that's all fine and good until the cat gets disappeared. So anyway, I went over to the old doctor's office and they did a checkup on me, and not only have I lost all but 2 pounds that I've wanted to lose, I'm perfect. Every time I go to a doctor thinking I'm dying, they say, no, you're perfect. You got a minor little thing maybe, but other than that, you're perfect. And just take this little thing and you'll get better and you're fine. And it's like, I don't feel fine. But after they tell me that, I feel fine. And I am fine. Look at me. From head to toe. I'm wearing this scarf because I've got to have some. Okay, from head to toe. And here's inside the coat on this awesome shirt. And Marie at Walmart, who works there, just lavished praise on my coat. And I'm like, oh yeah, I've been working on that for years and I've been painting it. And she just kept complimenting me until I just turned around and started doing the deal with the checking out the groceries. I should have stopped and thanked her again, but I'm trying to learn social skills. Well, there was a really long line, but that's okay. They can wait while I get my compliments. So now I'm going home through this field, and I went through, a little bit of kind of that field, but and you can see this is a busy field, but man, isn't it a pretty night? It's been so beautiful out. I mean, it's just been gorgeous, and I'm just forgetting to look up and see it. And then I hear the coyotes. I'm like, this is why I don't pay attention. But I do pay attention to evil stuff. And my girls would say, if they were here, they would say something like, Grandma, don't be paying attention to evil stuff. It's evil. But they're not here, so I can't really talk in their voices the right way. That would have been Dobby, or maybe Luna. But you gotta notice when there are coyotes out and could jump on you for your milk or your 4-legged baby. baby with 4 legs. That might be a little interesting, but I have 2 of them. Well, 3 of them. The cat. Oh my gosh, that cat. We go to sleep at night. And then, oh, my sweetheart wakes up in our teeny tiny bed. And he has to pee. Okay, I'll go right back to sleep. Oops, I have to pee and I can't hold it. So I get up, come back to bed. Then Luna gets up. She has to pee, but she pees inside. And then Dobby wakes up, flaps her ears real loudly, and then she has to pee. They have potty pads, so we don't have to let them out, but especially since there are coyotes out there sometimes. And then the cat starts jumping on her head, meowing and batting my sweetheart's head around, meowing louder than, she's got as loud a voice as we've got. I don't know if you guys can hear me through the wind, and my deal, but my scarf. But, oh, by the way, I'm wearing this scarf because of the sun. It's been bright, and I can't carry my parasol and all these groceries. See, there's the milk. And I could if I really wanted to juggle stuff, but she, so the cat starts leaping all over our heads and meowing louder than hell. And then Darren will throw her across the room and yell at her. And I'm like, baby, don't throw her across the room. And he's like, shut the fuck up, cat. And then, and I'm like, if I'm awake enough, I say, don't throw her across the room. And then he gets up and curses at her and lets her out. And she's really resilient. She bounces every time. And then he'll say, yeah. I'll say, honey, you shouldn't be throwing the cat. He's like, yeah, but she's waking me up in the middle of the night. And the next time he does it again. But yeah, he needs to probably learn some new techniques for communicating. But he ends up getting up and taking the cat out anyway, so he might as well skip the throwing her across the room and bouncing her off the cabinets part. And waking up. Well, we were already wide awake. Right now it's like, oh, calm down. Cortisol just shot up. Adrenaline just burst coursing through your body. And now the cat's outside. The dogs are nestled under the covers. Nobody has to pee. There could be coyotes out there, and I hope not. But it's time to settle down and go back to sleep. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I really do go back to sleep, and that's what I'm shooting for. It's like, hey, life's crazy. Get some sleep. And then other times it's like 2 or 3 hours later, it's like, do. I would sure like to be asleep right now. But that's the nature of living with a family that you love, because if you wouldn't love your family, I mean, that cat, if she didn't like being bounced off the walls, she wouldn't come back. And because she can certainly survive on her own out there in the gutter. So can my sweetheart, and he always comes back. And apparently I always come back because I'm on my way back, and the girls try to stick as close as they can to the house. I mean, Dobby will run off every once in a while. I'm like, girls, the coyotes are out there. Stay near. Stay near. And I mean, don't go beyond the garden while we're watching over and hovering. Because that's, seriously, if the coyotes got close, they could jump over. It would just be a done deal. So it's best to keep them inside and let them pee on the potty pads. And I don't have a problem with that. So we do that every night. And this is how lazy people walk their dogs in the middle of the night. And but the cat, she won't allow it. It's like, stick her in the galley, she'll be screaming all over the place, screaming and raising Cain, and occasionally she'll poop all over the place, and you go, oh, that's what she was trying to tell us. So you don't want her pooping if you can help it. Hey, you guys, the coyotes are out. Be careful, okay? Be careful. The coyotes are out right now. I heard them yipping over that way. Back that way. Okay? Namyoho Rengekyo. Stay safe, sweet ones. Bye-bye. See you again soon. Those are some of the nicest dang dogs in the world. They're so polite and sweet. I saw another doggy. They allowed it into Starbucks, which was cool. Then I think it either peed all over the place or spilled its water. And, it was a sweet, sweet dog. And I commented on their dog. Everybody around here is shy. If you try to talk to people, they act like you're trying to, I'll just say it, molest them or something. And so I don't know what they're picking up on in me, but they're pretty damn shy. And I'm like, really? You won't let me compliment your dog? Okay. They did. They said thank you. Then they turned around and acted all like they were shrinking up and trying to disappear. And their dog too. But their dog was real cool. It just sat there, not the whole time, but much of the time, and just stared at me. Smart dog. And then when they left trash all over the place. Not a lot, but a little. Like a spilled cup and a straw paper. And it's like, really? Really? Quit doing that. Pick up after yourselves. So that made me mad, but it wasn't the dog's fault. He doesn't have opposable thumbs to pick up the cup. And they were so shy that they were just like crawling out of there. Maybe they didn't want people to see their dog didn't have one of those jackets. But, everybody did see it. So they were fine. Next time they might get in trouble, though, shrinking around like that with their illegal dog. But their doggy was so adorable. Such a polite doggy. Oh, here's our chairs that we're trying to give away for free, Eva. We moved them over here because they're being tolerated over here for now. And then eventually, they're going to have to go. I love them. I love these chairs. I need to trim down this cat ripping. But it's perfectly fine. And that chair's wonderful. I got to clean up some stains. I should have done that. And this one is truly imperfect, but it is the most comfortable chair you ever had, and it's awesome. It's got character. Hi. So anyway, I'm going to turn you guys off, and I'm right around the corner from home. So see you guys soon. Adios, and Namyoho Renge Kyo. Bye-bye.